Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg, and it's still dark outside. Now, except for spraying these two pieces, the 338, that's this one and the other one, all these little pieces are now ready to be mounted on our overhead bulkhead. We've got the holes drilled for the LEDs. I don't see any reason why I can't get some of those glued in place now. In about 25 minutes, Superstore is going to open. Now, I am almost out of coffee. You know, ground coffee from my coffee maker, that kind of coffee. And, in fact, it's the only kind of coffee I use. So, I'm going to run to Superstore this morning. I've got my car warmer plugged in right now, even though it's 4 degrees outside already. But I thought I may as well have it nice and warm and cozy, so when I get into it, I feel comfy. Anyway, once again, more details than you know, right? So I'm going to go to Superstore this morning, get a few little things that I needed that I forgot to order when I had the groceries delivered. Yeah, that was dumb. How could I forget coffee, right? Okay, yeah, no big news. We're ready for Missy the dog. And, yeah, let's, well, you know what? Yeah, I'll recompose here. I've got a few minutes before I want to leave because the store isn't opening up, so, you know, you're sitting outside waiting. Although, you know, I have been there sometimes just as it's opened and there's a bit of a little lineup. People trying to be the first into the store or something like that. Maybe it could be a daily thing with them for all I know. Let's see if I can be the first one into the store. Yeah. Okay. There's nobody funnier than people, let me tell you. Let's recompose here and get ourselves lined up and see if we can get some of our little parts down. If you remember, I made the mistake of taking the alligator clips that were numbered off of a couple of these pieces here, but I think we'll get it figured out. Yeah, what was it? The number 9 and the number 6. I got switched around. I got to take it removed. So anyway, let's recompose. Okay, now these 5 brackets, which are much like shelf brackets that you put on the wall, they have to go in these 5 slots here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I think the safest thing to do is to do the 7, 12, and 10 first, wherever they happen to go, and make sure we get them in the right place. Then the 6 and the 9, we should be able to tell where they're supposed to go, because these are this whole thing is supposed to support some sort of a pipe that is perfectly straight, as near as I can tell. Maybe I should flip ahead to the other next section and get that so that I can sort of lay it down, and then we can make sure that everything is in a straight line. I think it would be quite obvious if we got two of the 6 and the 9 reversed. So let's just go ahead and try and follow these down. Now we'll just grab. I don't think it matters which way we go here. Okay, well, number 12 looks like it's the very first one, so let's just take the number 12 here, and if we follow the line down, it goes into this one right here. And we want to make sure we glue them the right way up. So right now, I think we're sort of viewing this part maybe upside down. So, yeah, I think it's upside down. Okay. So it goes in this orientation here. And I think I'm going to use the the Tamiya thick, not the extra thin. And I'm just sort of trying to do a bit of a dry fit here right now. Yeah, that's going to be all right. And I guess the idea is that when this is turned the other way up, you can see how it sort of supports something that is round and cylindrical. Well, I guess that's the same thing. I meant long and cylindrical. Okay, right now, at this moment, it is about 7 minutes to 7. I'm going to go to the store and get my coffee, and we'll see you back here, all being well, when I get back. Okay, I am back. And I have concluded that somebody is making way too much money. Okay, we're good to go here. I won't fall asleep at the model table now. I once heard what the CEO of this outfit is making, and it is horrendous. I'm wondering, what can we do about stuff like that? You know, what can the ordinary guy like me do? You know? Yeah, there's just too many people making way too much money. Okay, let's not get into that, or we're going to be getting into politics, and I'll be charged with inciting some sort of a riot or revolt or who knows what, or it could go all the way to what they did in France and to clean up their mess. Anyway, we got our coffee, and we also got a lot of other stuff. I'm going to be probably quitting a little earlier today for 2 reasons. First of all, it is supposed to stay dry. I'd like to get out for one more quick scoot. Also, I've got a lot of stuff there. I want to make myself a large meatloaf, and the plan is I want to not only be able to figure out how many calories per gram it is, but also how many pennies per gram it costs. I've never done that before. That'd be kind of fun. I like doing stuff like that. Anyway, let's recompose and get our number 12 glued in place here, and yeah. Oh my, oh my. Okay, it's very difficult to get everything in focus in a scene like this, but I like to shoot them anyway. This will be a little bit blurry, and the background here will be a little bit blurry, but right in this area right here, where I'm talking, it should be nice and sharp. Now, this is what I want to talk about. Remember, I accidentally removed these pieces off of the peg, so we didn't know which was the 6 and which is the 9, but I think I've got it figured out here. If you notice on the drawing, there's a bit of a flange drawn on the number 9 on this side of the thing, whereas on the number 6, the flange isn't showing right here, but no, I haven't looked yet, so probably going to make a liar out of me. Come on, can I turn it over? Oh, yeah, it's on this side. You can see it there, if I get the shadow right. Okay, so clearly, this one is the 6, and this one's the 9. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically put them in place, and instead of starting to glue the number 12 first, I'm going to work from, where are we here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we start right here. We'll start right here. This was where the number 9 should go. Right in here. We'll put the macro lens on and try and, you know, I'm tempted to just drop it extra thin down in there, except I know what's going to happen. It's going to run and blend the number 66 with the 338. And it'll look kind of, well, at arm's length it'll be okay, but we're going to have LEDs right in here that are going to be illuminating this area, and it might show up really bad. So, okay, so if that one goes there, the 7 will go there. So this one here then has to go right here. like that. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and position these now, and then we'll recompose with the macro lens. Okay, I think probably the best way to remove, because right now this is just a friction fit, is just grab it like this. Now I know there's two ways to do this. I can either put the glue on the end of the part and plug it in, or I can put the glue in the slot and plug it in, or both. But I don't think we need both. I'm going to try. See, I have a problem of I'm just going to do like a pretend here. I have a tendency to, and I'm exaggerating, to be getting it all over the place when I'm trying to bring it down into the exact right place. Whereas if I could just put the glue in the slot to start with, but then I risk dropping a large amount where I don't want it, if you remember. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to apply the glue to the end of this off camera right now. And very carefully here. Well, I think that went not too bad. I'm just going to try and get it seated all the way down into the slot, because there is a certain amount of paint there that is doing a little bit of dissolving. We can straighten these later. Okay, let's do the next one. Okay, I'm going to swing this thing around now 90 degrees so that I can see if they're perpendicular or not. I guess I could look in the monitor too, couldn't I? Here she is. Here she is. Are you saying hurry up? Is that what you're saying? Hurry up, I can't wait?
Oh,
Morning, Max.
Morning, Ron. Oh, that's a cold, damp wind. Whoa.
Oh, wait, Missy. Just hang on. Okay.
The beagle has landed.
Yeah, the beagle has landed. Okay. Oh, I got to tell you, I don't know if you saw the comments to yesterday's episode, but pretty much every other. You don't want this? Pretty much every other one was wishing you well.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. You may not be seeing Missy for a week or more, because normally I'm the only one who comes in. Rainey is kind of shy about camera work, and so I don't think I'll be walking Missy down the street. I mean, I think I'll come home the same day as the surgery. The surgery is tomorrow at 1:30. I'll probably be home by 6. But I won't be walking Missy down the street in the mornings for a while.
Yeah.
A week or two. I'm not sure how long.
But you were mentioning yesterday afternoon, you said something about that you might be in tomorrow morning with Missy?
Let's see.
Before the surgery? The day of the surgery?
No, the anesthetist is going to phone me sometime between 9 and 1, and the nurse between 10 and 11. So I have to be by the telephone. I mean, I could be out walking, but you know, if I'm talking to the anesthetist pre-op, I'll probably have to. I'm not going to want to have a dog in one hand and a poo bag in the other, you know.
You notice what she's doing? She's taking the dog bone out of the dish and putting it on the floor.
The big pieces.
Yeah, and looking for the venison.
Oh, you didn't powder the venison this time.
Yeah, I did. I powdered some of it, and some of it is little tiny tidbits. Yeah.
You were grocery shopping this morning.
Yeah.
You got carrots and onions and cabbage and ground meat.
I'm going to make the mother of all soup.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say either soup or stew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are wonderful ingredients. I must be hungry if I'm looking at a raw onion and thinking, that'd be good.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess, when is it that you have to go on your special diet? Like you... Oh, no, that's for something else you have to go on a special diet.
Oh, I know there's no food after midnight tonight.
Yeah, that's what I meant, yeah.
So I can have black coffee in the morning or water or apple juice. I'll have some black Finnish coffee and that'll be it.
You know, I was just thinking about this, the viewers wishing you well. And I think they're probably worried that if anything happens to you, they won't see Missy anymore, and it's Missy they care about.
I think that's true. Everyone knows me as Missy's daddy. I walk down the street and they say, "Hi, Maxie," Missy. They don't even say hi to me. And, you know, your viewers have been watching me limp for some time now. So it'll be interesting to see how successful the surgery is and see if I can walk without being in pain. That will be a novelty.
Yeah, that will be nice. Well, that probably won't be until around Christmas time, I'm guessing. What do you think?
I would guess that it would be a week or two.
Oh, that soon?
Yeah, especially if I'm still on hydromorphone. If I'm not in pain, then I should be able to walk pretty normally, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I only flinch when I walk because of the sharp groin pain. But we'll see.
Well, thank you for coming again, Missy.
I see you tied the rig over so Missy wouldn't freak. I noticed her paws a little bit coming up the way here. She knew something was different. She didn't know what.
Something was different, yeah. So we're not going to be seeing Missy then for a few days. Is that what's happening then?
Yes, I would say for a week or two. We'll have to wait and see how quickly I can walk safely with who's it's yanking on me.
Yeah.
Especially if there's ice or something on the road, it's easy to fall down. You know?
Tennessee Jim offered to come over and walk Missy, except he's in Tennessee, so that might be a bit of a problem.
No, that's not that far. We'll expect him every morning. Thank you, Jim, for the thought. Thanks, Ron.
Okay.
Thanks, Ron.
Okay, see ya. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay, so that means we might not get to see Missy in the morning like we normally do. What I will try to do is be a little bit more vigilant when Lorraine comes to the door. And she's a bit camera shy, so we'll have to, be a little bit careful here. But I might be able to get Missy once in a while. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, yeah, we're going to try and put these pieces down. Oh, I think it was Alex was mentioning I got one of these decals on upside down, unless I read his comment wrong. I might have. Yeah, wouldn't be the first time I made a mistake. Okay, let's continue on here. Well, folks, that was over 3 hours ago. And since then, believe it or not, I've been busy. For one thing, on the kitchen counter right now, there is a pressure cooker with at least 5 liters of, I was going to say soup, but it's more like a stew. There's an awful lot of meat in it. And in fact, it was so thick with vegetables and meat and everything, I was concerned that it might burn on the bottom before it started to boil. Well, I guess I'll know in probably about an hour or so. Yeah, when I can take the lid off and get the whatever's in there into jars, into sealers. Yeah, I should end up with about 5 liters of soup. I still haven't figured out how many calories there is in it. We'll look at that tomorrow. But I did weigh everything and so on, so I should be able to figure out fairly accurately how many calories there is, and I know how much it costs, so I should be able to figure that out too. Just for the fun of it. However, we are not going to be able to put these on today. I still haven't got out for my quick scoot, and I'm still planning on it. This might be my last chance. Max was saying that he heard there was snow coming. I don't know. He's usually right. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we're gonna see you tomorrow.